Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Here we have a Soundlink Mini. This speaker, Bluetooth speaker, is not turning on. It has no power, and when I attach the charging cable, sometimes it's turned on. It shows charging, but now there is no indication that it has power. Let me check the cable. Maybe there's something wrong with the cable. So cable is working fine. See this? Yes, it's charging. And here, no reaction. I already removed the screws, 4 screws, and then I'm going to show it to you how to check the volts of the battery. Here we have 4 terminals. Let me use my analog tester, and I already set it to 10 dCV. The positive of this battery is this one, the red wire, and the negative is here. And we got here 7 volts. We got 7 volts. And let me remove the cable. Check it again. So our battery here seems that working fine because we can get the volts reading, which is 7 volts. But when I plug the charging cable here, the power must be showed up, or the color must be on. The LED, the color orange must be visible, but this one has no reaction. And when I check to the computer about the Bose site, let me check it, and I'm gonna show it to you. btu.bose.com. This site is for updating the firmware, the software, and I'm going to check if this speaker can detect. Let's wait, and we are now on the btu.bose.com. Let's wait. Okay, at this time I'm gonna click launch and hello, open, and I'm going to click this one. If this page doesn't change once you have launched the Bose updater from your desktop, click here. Let's wait. So you're using Bose updater from more than one browser. Try again. Let's try again. So it is not detecting. I have here one Bose speaker. Let's try this. If this can be detected. You heard that? Yeah, I heard the tone. So this speaker can detect to my computer. Let me remove and touch again. Yes, meaning our cable is okay, and it is confirmed that this speaker Soundlink Mini has an issue. Let me check this again. So it's not really detecting. Now let us proceed. I am going to check inside what is happening, why there is no booting or there is no reaction. Let us check again the battery. I'm gonna using my analog tester, and yes, we still have 7 volts. Let me check with my digital tester so that you can see the actual reading, the numbers. Sorry. Yes, 6.8 volts. Okay, so to open this, need to go here on this side because the charging port is here, so I need to open on this side. In this case, we need the sharp or pointed precision to open that metal, or you can use plastic. Metal can be damaged, you know, the rubber. But let me check here if I have plastic, but seems that doesn't have. Okay, I only have here PCB board, and I'm going to start here. Open it here. Maybe I'm going to show it to you on my microscopic camera. Okay, this is the side. This is the one that I am going to open on this part. This one. Let's go back. Okay. This one is a little bit difficult now, but you need to lift up the frame. This one. Okay. Once you lifted up this frame, you have to push it up. Push it up. And you can notice that it has adhesive here on this side. What you need is alcohol. Alcohol. You can put alcohol on the edge like this, or 100% alcohol. Put it on cotton and apply here. I am doing this so that the adhesive can be easily detached to the frame, the grill. Yes, wow. So grill is out. I'm gonna set this aside here and let me wipe the remaining alcohol. And then next, actually this foam is expired now. It's pulverized. Maybe of the causes the edge of this foam, the lifespan is finished. Okay, so let me remove this connector and this wire, or I can start removing the board. This one. Need to remove these screws. Okay, 4 screws are out, and also here we have to unscrew the 4th screw to remove the plate. This screw is shorter than the other. This one here is long, here is short. Let's continue. You know, the Bose product is really good. The sound quality is really nice. I like Bose product. The audio quality is so nice. Okay, all the screws are out. Now I'm going to remove the rubber. Removing this rubber is just, you have to pull up here, but gently only. Don't pull this out immediately. Just gently only. Okay, so this one is tight. If tight, I'm going to go here first. To remove this, you have to, you see this gap now? You have to move this board backward, but before that, you have to slide. slide this side like this, and then you can move backward to remove, to easily take this out. Okay, move, yes, and input board or charging port board is out. Later on, I'm gonna clean this. Now we can remove now the rubber. Okay, you have to press this outward, or if you can have flat object like this, push it out, and then charan, rubber footing is out. Next, we have to remove the plate, but before that, you need to lift this first. Okay, I'm pointing here. And I'm gonna show it to you under the microscopic camera. You have to lift this up. Okay, already lifted up, and we can now remove the cover, the plate. You have to push this forward. Okay, and also on this side, and plate is out. Okay, so what I noticed here, the foam is also pulverized, and this one is a little bit sticky. So I need to clean this. First, I'm going to remove the amplifier. This is the amplifier board. Oh, okay. So here we have a corrosion. Let me show it to you under the microscopic camera. So maybe this is the reason why the speaker having an issue, and it seems that there is a corrosion here. I'm going to clean this, but let me check first the, let me check first the main board. I'm gonna remove the battery. Careful on this, guys, removing the battery, because maybe the connector will get damaged. Okay, you have to remove it gently. Okay, battery is out. And next, I'm going to remove the main board. Okay, main board is out, and I can see here also some corrosion like this one. What is the reason why it gets corroded? Because the foam that protects from vibration, which is attached to the wires, this one is already expired, and maybe it absorbs some moisture and then melt. Okay, I'm gonna clean this later on. So now we do have the main board, the input board, and the amplifier board. And here we have the speaker, and I need to clean this wire. But before that, let us focus first on the board. So I'm gonna start cleaning the amplifier board. Before I do the cleaning on the board, I'm going to check if there is a short circuit. If you heard that continuous buzzing, meaning we get a short circuit or shorted line. Let me check this capacitor. Okay, no shorted. How about this? No shorted. And this one is line filter. So it is normal that we got the continuity here because this is a line filter. Let me check the main board. We have here, I don't know, capacitor or line filter. Oh, this one is capacitor. Also, okay, we got here, I don't know if this is capacitor, but it seems that this one is shorted. Let me check this. Ah, okay, so this is not a capacitor. This is a line filter, I think. Capacitor is here and here. Okay, okay, good. And let us move here. We got here two capacitors. Let me check this one first. Okay, and this one. Okay, and also here we have two capacitors. Okay, okay, and we have here big brother capacitors. Okay, okay. So it seems that the capacitors are all okay. Now I'm going to clean this one first, the amplifier board. And I have here, this one is still brass. I am using this, and also I have here WD-40. I'm gonna apply WD-40 on this board and also on this board, and then I will do the brushing. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna apply first the WD-40. Okay, and then I'm going to brush this one using steel brush. I think this, I see the pin number get damaged. Oh yes, wow, the pin number get damaged because of the corrosion. It's already disconnected to the terminal. So this IC, we need to replace this IC. Let me check the part number. 56C6DPT or TPA3118. Anyway, let us move to the next one. This is the main board. I am also going to apply here WD-40 and then do the brushing. We need to clean this because if not, it will create trouble to the circuit. It seems that on this side is already clean. Let's move here. I can tell that this capacitor is already damaged because the terminal here is gone, while on the other side is still intact. I'm going to remove this capacitor. Let's move here. I'm going to add WD-40, and then after this I'm going to apply lacquer thinner to thoroughly clean the board. This is a lacquer thinner. It seems that it's clean now. Let's move here and here also. So let us double check. Here is okay. Before we got corrosion here, but now it seems okay. And this one, I'm gonna replace this capacitor. This capacitor, okay. And I'm going to solder on this part because, you know, I saw the discoloration of the terminal, and if we not solder this, it will create problem in the future. And this one is line filter. And the terminal here, okay, seems okay. Let me solder this one first. I'm gonna apply flux. we need to solder this to cover the discoloration part. And also I'm going to solder this pin. As well as on the other side. And let me apply flux. Okay. And this capacitor, I need to replace this. I have a donor board for the same model. I'm gonna remove this capacitor. Okay, capacitor is out. Nice. Capacitor is out, and of course I'm going to clean. I got one capacitor from donor board. If you'd like to know what is the value of this capacitor, I'm going to show. I'm going to share it here. And let me grab my digital tester. So 1 UF, 1.049 UF microfarad. That is the value of this capacitor. So I'm going to install now. These capacitor are so small. Actually, it doesn't matter if I will not install that capacitor, but this capacitor is a filter, so we need to install this. But some of the circuit is okay to not install the capacitor. The unit still works. I'm gonna solder on the other side. Okay, capacitor is already installed. And then I am going to clean. Always clean. Remove the flux. Yes. Next, I'm going to clean the connector board. I'm going to use the same WD-40. Let me close this. Okay. Then brush. Wow. So it was detached, but don't worry. It will easy to return back, install back. I had a video that working on that connector. I return it back easily to the connector. Okay, so it seems it's already clean. Let me wipe dirt using tissue. And then the final is lacquer thinner. Let me solder this part to remove the oxidation. Okay, now I'm going to install the lock. So this lock must be installed like this. Like this. Okay, lock is already installed. Let us check. Yes, we installed the lock properly. Okay, so we done cleaning the connector board and also the main board and the amplifier board. But on the amplifier board, we're having an issue on the amplifier board. But let me check. So this one, we need also to clean this. The connector, the wire, flex cable. We're gonna use thinner, lacquer thinner, and white. Sorry guys, you cannot see it. So this is the condition of the flexible cable. And seems that it's already cleaned. I'm gonna wipe also the remaining adhesive here. Now we can test this without connecting the amplifier board. Let me connect first the main board. Okay, main board is connected. And next is the connector. Connector and main board is connected. Next is the battery. Okay, battery is already connected. Let me turn on. Wow, wow, wow. It's turned on and the Bluetooth is blinking. Wow. Now our speaker is ready to pair. Let me check with my phone. Bluetooth. Scan. Yes, I see it. Bose Mini 2. Series 2. Let me connect. And wow, connected. Yes. Okay, let me try the amplifier. Maybe somehow it will work. But let me turn it off. Turn off. Then I'm gonna install the amplifier board. And let me connect the speaker. And then turn on.
Battery 60%.
Wow, my god, still working.
Connected to array 39.
Oh my god. So we done cleaning only and the unit works, but the IC, the amplifier IC has got damaged and maybe I will replace it, that IC. Let me check the audio. Okay. Volume. Wow. Heard that guys? Still working. Volume. Okay, let me check the software before this speaker is not detecting. Connect and then let us see. Wow, you hear that tone? Nice tone. And let us check on the PC. And yes, here it is. It shows Soundlink Mini Bluetooth Series 2. And firmware version, there is an update available. So we are going to update this. Update. Okay. Let us wait. So updating is continuous and then our system works now. Regarding the IC, the power amp IC still works, but I need to replace that. Let's go back to the updating. I forgot that I have Ghost Stream and I can do the PIP on the monitor.
Battery 60%.
Oh, 60%. My computer is sleeping. Okay. So now 100%. Wow. Your product is now up to date. So our product is now up to date. Let me turn it off.
Battery 60%. Connect.
Okay. Turn it off. And let me remove this. I don't know why it's still working, no? Even if we have here an issue. The pin, one of the pin is disconnected or lost connection, but still works. I'm gonna show it to you under the camera. Yeah, this one. Ah, okay. These pins are connected to each other, so still have one pin connected, and that's why it still works.